Hello, welcome back. So tired, so out of it, so I don't want to do things. So I'm not doing the things that I should be doing. Definitely not in the order I planned to do them in. Things. So I'm not doing the things. Oh. Weird hearing my voice and echo like that. Like the emotion behind the words I am saying sounds completely different. The tones that I can hear in my own head do not get expressed as strongly as you expect. Weird. Trying to get the cat to pop up. Oh. That's sitting over there, didn't even put my minions down. Got enough money though to unlock everybody. Probably should get the chat working first though. Chat. What did I just quit? Oh, I quit D-Life. I both love and hate this. Very recognizable, easy, but it's a sound I don't like. There we go. Chat to pop up. I think the whole quit and refresh thing works. Yeah, there we go. It just takes longer sometimes. And I don't think it popped up on the stream.
Mono, show the mouse. I'm a go.
Yeah.
I'm a go.
Yeah. Okay. Why am I clicking on Facebook? Go away, Facebook. Business daddy, you're out of here. I assume you're a bot. I don't know why you wouldn't be. No more of those notifications. Except for the one that's probably about to pop up any second now. Bam. There it is. Loopy doop. None of that no more. That one, I can go away, you can go over here, and this can go over there. And then we have that. I hate how this game, like, you're just waiting for it to progress the thing. And that's where most of your time gets spent idling in this idle game. It's an idle game because you're just waiting to do nothing, not because you don't do anything, things happen without you. You still gotta manually do everything, it just takes a longer, progressively longer amount of time to do the things. Like, I get nothing until about wave 250. Every single enemy, one hit kill, no matter what, up until about wave 120 or so. Except for these guys that are designed to take a hit each point. But, like, all of my time is just waiting for the next guy to spawn in. I don't know which one to do. Which one is this? Yeah, okay. This one I want the 2 slots away. Mildly placed by people. You go here, you go there, you go over here, you go there. I mean, this guy does always move down here, doesn't he? You go behind that one, you're in the middle. And I have a proper AFK build till I get the guy after this one. Turn into my tank. I'm only on wave 6. Wave 6 and I have all of these people unlocked. Like, without my gold find, I have to get to like wave 120 or so before I have this. Crazy. Almost got 100 of those Electrum chests. 50,000 is what I'm aiming for of that. Then I just need to open up some chests to get a thing. Oh, this is time gate. Already done. Can't be bothered doing that one. Oh, one equipment thing away. I'll get that one. Open up chests. Patreon. Now I know about these things. I thought this was literally just Patreon. I'm somewhere between 20 and 30 champions unlocked. And I just gotta get this loot level up, which is just the level of all the loot combined. Character has. Yeah, I'll go up by at least, I don't know, 200 next time I open up my chests. I mean, ideally at least 100 per chest. It's probably 4 per chest. 3 per chest? I don't know. The electric ones. Don't know about your basic ones. You could just open a whole lot of basic ones, I suppose. You basically just get trash, though. It doesn't matter about what else I get. For each component of armor, you can generally have 1 point. I think you only get 2 things per silver chest, though. And there is a chance both of it's just nothing. I'd say on average you probably get 1 point per chest, which isn't good. Electrum chest, though, you have like 5 per chest. Yeah, no. I don't think I got near enough to be able to get them anytime soon. Anyway, what the heck's going on? Where am I at? What am I doing? I am seriously confused about this thing now. So, I have it looking like this now. My bevel's not quite right. But to make the bevel better, I need to do things I'm not going to be doing. I'm trying to figure out what the angle of that angle is, because apparently this is a 45-degree angle, but not according to this line. That's a 45-degree line. And that ain't 45 degrees. Neither is the one at the top here, which is very confusing. Because everything tells me this is actually what it should be for some reason. Huh. So that ain't 45 degrees. And that ain't 45 degrees. If anything, that's the other way around. Jumping at me, kitty cat. I've literally just been playing with you for the last like 15 minutes before I started. She wants the attention, but she doesn't know what to do once he catches the piece of string. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm very confused about that. Because none of this is at a 45-degree angle. None of these lines line up. So I checked with my original one, And, well, neither does that. And in fact, this is even worse. So this should be a 45-degree angle gear here. Didn't I already do this? This one already did this. Yeah. Yeah, I really feel like I already did this. Let's do it that way. So a 45-degree angle would do that. Anything on the line's fine. Yeah, so this one's opposite. It's high there and really low there. And then it's low there and really high here. So that is much bigger. And that is much smaller. Which I do not understand, because this works near perfectly. I have no clue where... Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Let me... Yeah. I don't know what that angle is, because I know it should be a 45-degree angle. Because it's two of these gears meshing into each other. But I guess because one of them's bigger that way and the other one's bigger the other way, it balances out. Which hurts. Why? How? How did I do this? I don't understand. Everything I think I know about how this type of gear works does not line up. All of the logic that I came up with, that I can think about, everything I know is a lie, and I have no clue how or why. You have two gears connecting at a 45-degree angle, at a 90-degree angle, then they're going to have a 45-degree bend on them, sure. Why do I not have that? How did I create this thing? I don't understand my code because there's too much going on. That was the whole point of this code. It was supposed to be... Well, it was my first pass at it, so bad. It was just dumping in anything wherever it happened to be, but it doesn't make sense. Like, I get that part. That's the part that's tilting, because I should be creating it flat, and then tilting it up here, depending on the bevel angle. So how is the bevel angle calculated? It's not. Which doesn't make sense. There's another thing that doesn't make sense. Because I do have the bevel angle. I was messing around with this the other day, and the bevel angle is there. It does exist. I have it set to a 45-degree angle, even though it could be literally anything, but changing it actually does change things. And I don't understand it. How can I change the bevel angle and change things if the bevel angle doesn't change anything? But there it is, changing things all the same. As long as it's not 0, it shouldn't do anything. Yeah, so the bevel angle itself should not, literally should not be affecting anything whatsoever. But it is. It's not used in any calculations, only conditions. Except for that one, never mind. So it should be bending above 45 degrees. Well, yeah. By default, it should just bend it by 45 degrees. But PR2 is affecting it somehow. How is PR2 affecting it? Because... That's right. I think I just was assuming every angle's a 45 degree. It's either nothing or 45 degrees. I haven't even pretended to try to do it on anything else. Oh boy, that's a whole other issue. Oh man, I didn't even think about that. That's something I gotta solve, isn't it? Bro. So... what? PR2 gets used all over the heck place. I can't think far enough back to understand how things used to work. I don't have the logic map. I know it does things, and I know it does things in this loop which re-affect things, and I have like placeholder names for different stuff that's just random things. Everything's just affecting everything, so there was no use even trying to comment this because it's just too chaotic. That's why I had to create it again from scratch anyway. And then doing that made everything not work, and then I've forgotten the old one. Chair has such a nice backrest to it. It's really fun just to unlock it, and then I can just... it's basically a rocking chair. I'm wondering how long it's going to take before this chair starts wearing out, because I'm like constantly rocking on it. I'm gonna sit up straight. Yeah, I don't know. I can't... my thoughts don't line up with what actually happens, and what happens I have no idea. I can't just make it again from scratch because I've got no clue where I'm going wrong. I just always keep coming back to the same answers to the same problems which shouldn't exist in the first place. And it doesn't make sense. The angle that happens to be at is irrelevant. It's not 45 degrees, and that's all that matters. Volume a bit. So let's go at it again. Let's draw the same thing I've drawn a cajillion times already. You got a line going through there. You got a line going through there. Line going through there. Terrible line going through there. What the heck? But no. So basically it's supposed to be intersecting those locations. And then you got one going between those points. That gives you the angle of that angle. Okay, so by that logic, I might be using the endpoints to do that. And then that's slightly lower, which is why it's not 45 degrees. The pitch radius would be going at 45 degrees, but not the rest of it. Let's use a non-twisted one. I wonder if there's a way I can draw a straight line. Not quite sure what happened there. Nope. That's weird. Let's see if there's a straight line tool. Ugh, let it go. I know I have a specialized googly tab here somewhere. I meant to tab it up. There it is. What's that thing called? Snipping tool. It's coming up with lots of not this program. Hmm. Oh, yeah, Windows snipping tool doesn't have a way to let us draw a straight line. By pressing Shift, and then it starts talking about every program. I had it for a second there. It's just me. Whatever. Line there, line there. Terrible. Good enough. I mean, that one's slightly off, so whatever. Maybe try drawing upwards. It's better, but I started it off. Good enough. Yeah, so that's it when it's like that sort of a thing. And then there'd be another, I did this so well before, another line like that. Another one like that. Yeah, so no. The tops of... Whatever. Get the point. Okay, so that's probably why it said off from a 45-degree angle. What does that mean? Addendum! I think that was it. The addendum increases. And that's what just magically fixed everything. I was thinking it was probably something to do with the offset thing, but it wasn't. I never got that far because the addendum fixed it. I have to increase the addendum by the same percentage. Oh, I hope this is the case because that means everything just works. Where am I at? Oh, I've completely lost my mental map of what I'm doing. I think it's this thing now? Right at the bottom? No. Because before that... I gotta clean this thing up. It's the... Before... I mean, it is the depth, but is it something before the depth or is it within the depth? Because this thing's messing with the height. Okay, so it's percentage... It's supposed to be between 1 and 2 is S, so we're starting at 1 and then we're offsetting by S divided by whatever. I don't have a percentage thing here. I'm just figuring it out like a division between it all. I guess, whatever. So I need to do that reversey one to figure out the percentage depending on the Z height. And then I need to times it by that. Which that was my percentagey thingy. With the pitch radius. Which doesn't really work until after I mess with that. Oh, this is using this, which is what height is. I mean, I'd rather not be using this in here, but let's just put this on future me to clean up. I can use O. It appears like I can use O. Oh. So then I would want to use that as a percentage. It should be fine. I would be messing with the addendum and the addendum. I'll just stomp on next door, whatever. Addendum equal... hang on. Because I'm just going to be increasing the percentage of a percentage of a percentage. I would want like a base addendum. something like that. So I needed an addendum A. I had to do the same thing with the radius, so I'm just going to do the same thing as that. Which sort of sucks, because the addendum A is the one I'm going to mess with, and then addendum is the one that gets messed with itself, so I always have a base of the original. I'm sure there's a better way of doing this, but I'd rather not have to go through and rename every single damn variable. Alright. Yeah. So then, up here... I would do that. And there we go. Oh wait, the dedendum is also the addendum. I mean, I could just have these both as the same variable, because they always are. But I should keep them separate, because technically not. Okay, what happens? I've got the feeling it's going to crash on me. An error anyway. Oh yeah, loc A is undefined because this thing is based off height. Nope. We got something different here. There were very subtle changes. I don't like how subtle those changes were. It just looks more distorted now. It is bent up a bit more. That's not enough of a change. Okay. Is it somehow backwards? Nope. That one's a problem. Let's get rid of that before it crashes. Interesting. Haven't run anything yet. It gets used within here, so messing with it there should be fine. Is the dedendum supposed to be a negative addendum? No. And I'm just straight up assigning the addendum A to addendum. So that should be fine. It's as good as I thought it was going to be. That's a bit annoying. The whole thing's just like rotated up a bit more. I don't get the wobble part though. I could have something wrong with the way that I'm doing O. I'm not messing with either of those variables. All it should be is the height is this thing, we've got the relative thing between... Oh! Oh, never mind, I just want that part. Yeah, I have no clue what that would have actually been doing. I just want this. And that's probably backwards. Hey, that's looking better. We still got the distortion thing to it though. Oh, because the last two are the same. Ugh. Oh, okay, because now the addendum's different for each of these steps. It means when it does this bevel thing, it's wrong. But other than that, that's more correct. It's just not being bent up correctly. Which means this also has to go down here. We just want the addendum. So we should just be able to dump that directly into here. Let's just shove an A onto that, because that is this. Okay. That is clearly the complete opposite of what I want to be doing. Why would it be? Whatever. So apparently now I don't invert. No. Oh, we're not using depth, we're using locator. Okay. Oh. Because locate... No, that should be right. Wait, why am I dividing this by 2? What? Oh. That. I mean, not divide. Do that. Okay. No, I shouldn't need to do this. Bruh! What am I doing? Yeah, so it should be times 1 minus the addendum. Oh, this isn't setting it back to what it originally was at the end. So it should technically be the addendum A. This makes it confusing because I don't. This variable's gonna confuse me. Where am I? Yeah. That's gonna be that. Is addendum. Okay, better. Still not good, but better. What else have I messed up here? There it should be the same regardless. At the moment I technically don't have a clearance. That should make a difference though. I don't know what sort of view I should look at this thing from. It looks wrong no matter what I do. What am I doing? How am I doing it wrong now? Okay. What if I don't do anything? Interesting. So it might be working, it's just whatever the heck's going on there. I have the feeling this is because I'm going smaller. Even then, I got that ridge in there as well. Oh! I'm also not doing the extra step. Okay. Oh, there's so damn much to consider. The original one was not doing the fill thing, so it could just do everything one at a time and there you go, as many things as you wanted. But this one stops, and then a completely different function's doing the bottom fill, the bottom layer, which is outside of what this thing's doing. Is there any way I could not have that? So this thing wouldn't be doing everything correctly. The problem is that the depth is doing one less than it should be. Because it only goes 2 detail. So if I had a +1 there, we would definitely see the difference between the two. So we have the proper mesh bottom, mesh top thing. And then I'm mirroring it to the other side, yeah. So then we're doing this, which is now no longer needed. Because I'm doing that extra. Yeah. So if I do that, I can ignore this. I still need to do the bevel though, and I need to work out what the group is. Which actually should be simple, it's just the first and last one. So when it's doing the depth, it dumps all that into the tooth side, I believe. As it's probably doing here. Okay, so I should just say this is equal to that 0. And then plus equals -1. No, that's a top and bottom thing. Okay, so 0 is straight up just exactly what I want. And then the bevel will do its thing. Okay, let's see what I've destroyed. Interesting. What exactly is my bottom layer in this case? I can't stop it, it's the problem, I have to just go with it. Can I stop it? I mean, if I do, I have to stop everything past this point. It might be expecting this to be inside of another array? No? There should just be one array of the side, which should be what this is. This would be the last thing that went through here. 0 should be one side, -1 should be the other. Oh. I'll get rid of that. Just crashed it. Alright, I've got more problems than that there then. Okay. What do I do? A lot more information here. I have to clean it up, don't I? Like, now I'm thinking of different ways of doing stuff, and it's a hassle. Everything should be fine there. Oh, still go. Just put a thing on that so I could grab that guy earlier. The longer he runs, the more powerful he gets. Okay. I think I don't actually want that guy there, don't I? Yeah, that's better. Nothing's gonna happen there in a mail, so I've got 2. It sucks. So I could refresh, all 4 of them change position. Might get something better, may not. Or I can add an extra one, which has, because I'm refreshing all 4, but I generally only get about 2 of them, but if I get a 3rd one, but then I won't be able to add a new one anyway. I don't know, I never know which one to do with this. It feels like a 50-50. Because that could also go somewhere it's completely useless. But I do have at least 2. I'd like to have at least 3 though. Let's go for the reroll. Okay, female. Okay, you're a support. I should be able to just flip all that around and it should be just as powerful. Yeah. Do not have an elf. Well, I would do... Oh! It's actually better. An unnoticeably large amount better, but an amount nonetheless. May change later. Alright, so I got 3 now. I think a tiefling is an elf, isn't it? No. A druid? Yeah. Druids are elves. It says elf here, but it's Drew on the thing. I hate that. Took so long to figure that one out. Just accidentally lit one up and I'm like, what? Because there is no elf character. Who's this dude? Whatever the heck that is. Yeah. Oh yeah, well, I got 3, so that's better. Did I have to rearrange everyone? Oh. Yes, please. Oh, unnoticeably different. Yeah. Be boosting people's attack. Oh, well, because I've really just put him down. But he'll be boosting people's attack by like E4 or something. Oh, it's already a 4. Huh. And I just doubled that and there was no difference. Crazy. Yeah, as long as he's a... I think that's the Jean-Rixi guy. Yeah. He is my DPS. Music stopping already? What? Let's move everyone off clicking. Moves things faster, but then it goes through gold. May as well be putting that to characters. I wonder if he has buffs where he finds things more commonly. Like he might do. Probably stick one on him. Rather than that guy. This guy could also be buffed to increase the constellation thingy. Everybody's buff. You're a buff, you're a buff. You are my DPS and you are a buff. Those are my main biggest buffs. What? Oh my god, I'm so tired. I feel like I could just fall asleep if I tried, but I know I can't. If I attempt to try to fall asleep, I will immediately wake up. Okay. Back to whatever the heck this is. Okay, so I'm doing the cleanup now, aren't I? Oh yeah, it crashed. Make sure it's working first. Wait for that. Look on more things. Ooh. That one boosts things quite a lot, hopefully. We've already got 57, I'm not even past 100. I have to have 62 to get past level 200, yeah. To get past the 200 spots. We at least got to have 62 for an easy battle. 61 I could probably do it, perhaps 60, not sure. I think that's cutting it a bit close. There we go. Where'd Blunter go? Oh, there it is. Yeah. 100%. So I'm at 57 and nothing. A suspicious suspicion about that. We got boosted and then weakened. Oh yeah, supposedly somebody's getting stunned every now and again, isn't there? Huh? Oh, it's a type of enemy will stun my people. I'm only gonna get 170. Like, I literally could just have the auto clickers kill it all the way up to there. As long as there isn't a boss that requires a certain amount of hits to get down. Go down. Yeah, you never know what's gonna do damage. Increase my DPS. Whatever. Blender. And then we go again. Use up, remove, install, add on, enable, there we go. Fine. Okay. Oh, my settings back. Oh yeah, it's just permanent. Okay. So I'll probably want to get rid of that. And let's just remove that now. For now. I do think this might be it though. That was the missing thing that makes everything just work. I think it might actually be a smaller addendum is what I want. Addendum. Whatever. Okay, let's try to do the everything. So now I'm just sort of thinking about like the anatomy of the gear. Like, I could be doing every line one at a time. So I do this top part, I completely complete it, have it rotated up, bevel, everything is now. And then I go to the next one, and then I go to the next one, and then I go to the next one, and filling obviously at the end. That way I could just go through the whole lot if it's coded in a way that it can just, you know, here's a layer, here's a layer, here's a layer sort of a thing. Top layer has this extra stuff, bottom layer has this extra stuff. I mean, that would be a nice way of doing it. It does mean recoding things in a different way. It's more similar to the original way I had it made. But it would be nice. Just in the sake that it can use the variables. I don't have to do any of that percentage stuff from the Z depth leveling of the thing at a relative location, blah blah blah. It's just, here is your thing. Do with it as you will. So that would be nice, definitely. But it will require somewhat of a recode. I mean, if I'm going to do that, I feel like I should probably do that before cleaning it up, but no, I should be able to optimize a few things. The functions should be the functions. The fill of a face does the fill of a face, you know? Yeah, give it a thing and it does a thing. I definitely want to increase the anatomy stuff, because I was looking up how I do the edge sharpen thing. Because ideally, all of these edges, I don't want to have to rely on the thing, so I have to know what these edges are in order to be able to sharpen them. Which is sort of a lot of edges. And then I can do the mark sharp. Yeah, so the problem with that is I can't use everything the way I currently have it. I was hoping I could just put in a list of vertices, which would actually cause problems in these areas, but whatever. I can't do that. Look at that shine. Even though it's wrong, it's still good. Yeah, it got a bit of a problem with that area there as well. If I was to scale this in. That bevel happens a bit early, and you can see there's like a extra shine there. It goes up slightly and then the rest of it's flat. But it's not a full rotation on that one. Which is a bit annoying, because it's relative to basically where that circle would be. Which that is not. So it's a little bit above that. Or a little bit below that. I don't know which one it was. I guess it's the below one. Because it does a bit of a less of a bend and then a full bend on the next one. I don't know. However the heck that's supposed to go. So I really should have one that is always at that location, just forced to be there. But I don't really care. It just fixes that little bit of a shine there, and I think the bottom part's not completely flat, is it? Oh no, the bottom part's completely flat. Okay. Maybe I won't worry about that, it's just that subtle defect. It's more this edge bevel, but the whole edge bevel's wrong. So the edge bevel should really be done afterwards. So I should just calculate it as a flat thing, have it do all of its stuff, and then in the end it should loop through before the array. I'd need to loop through that edge, and then just edge slide it by the distance required. That is how I could get that perfect bevel, which would look a heck of a lot nicer than what it currently does. So I might have to do that. It's just a matter of just not doing the bevel and remembering where it is. But anyway, so yeah, I need to be able to know where each of these loops are, basically. So I was thinking I should have all of these side parts marked as the side. Whatever, I can't undo. And then this would be like bevel 1, bevel 2 sort of a thing. We got the face up the top. We would also have edges. So like, you know, we got that edge going down there at the beginning of this thing, edge going down, well, I guess it would just be a middle thing. So we just need to know what edge that is, and then we could just sort of combine that together with these edges, the same way I literally did that. But I'd like to do that on other things. So these could just be edges going straight across. I don't have to do the complicated thing I did with the face filling. That means I gotta name and label all this junk. Yeah, okay. So so if I'm going to be doing that, how do I then mix these things together? So I just want to do the whole top part. It sort of requires it being, if it's the top part, you need to know what this edge is. Does it have a bevel? If so, you need to name that thing as well. It does mean I could just use ifs though. A lot nicer. Although this does have a side and a top. So it's got a one side, the other side, and a top part to it. And that entire thing combined would be an edge thing. It just goes all the way around, I love it. Perfectly is designed. It's exactly what I wanted. Yeah. I don't think there's any amount of planning I can do right now. Other than just that ramble. But as much as I ramble, there's gotta be things I'm forgetting. Things I don't overlook. So I may as well just jump into it and figure out the overlooked stuff as I go. Before they're even overlooked. God, I'm so tired. The fatigue. Trying to think of what it is. It might be because I haven't gone out for a while. Except for yesterday. Really should go out to the city today. Get some stuff on the way back. I think the food I'm getting in the city is not very good. Katsu chicken and rice. It's literally just like rice, chicken, and lettuce. Mayonnaise. Katsu sauce, I guess. Whatever that's supposed to be. I guess it's teriyaki sauce. Compared to the rest of the stuff, like a Subway or even the soups, it's not really that much ingredients. And a variety of a variety is what I say is healthy. But anyway, what am I doing? Code. I'm surprised I haven't gotten any of those badoops yet. Facebook notification. Oh my god, it's really one of those days, isn't it? I just keep literally derping out. I'm not really doing anything, and then every 5 minutes I tab back to this thing, and then like, click on the things, tab it back away again. That's all I've been doing for the last couple of days, I feel like. I mean, I've been doing more than that, but what it feels like. Okay, let's just attempt to try to do an attempt of a thing. So first up, so I like to have it so it's a self. I can't have these things be self unless they're defined in here first. I probably do not need to do all of this. I could just say radius is equal to this. I'm not entirely sure how this works. So let's just keep it as it is. I gotta have them grouped together. I should probably make these the same order that they are on the thing. So we got teeth, as always, radius, yep. Oh, we got height, which is depth. Edge bevel is the next one. Yep. I can literally just see it all down there, but whatever. So then we got twist angle, which is twist, twist both, and invert. And we have detail depth. Okay. We got bevel and connecting radius, which is PR2. Connecting gear radius. Depth. Yeah. Now we have the joins. Side and join. Oh, I actually have join and side. Whatever. Backslash and clearance. And then addendum. Okay. I've got the feeling in my original one I was going half smaller and half bigger. probably is a better thing when it comes to this addendum thing. And the radius. Wait, did I do that? I don't know, I guess I'll see. It's just up. So that's basically fine. That's just there for reference. If I wanted to do toggles, because I was thinking I could have a bevel gear and a whatever. So a flat gear and a bevel gear is like a toggle thing. So like if I had a drop-down list, so flat gear is this, and then I could do a drop-down. But yeah, there's not really any difference. It just has more if it's a bevel gear. Yeah, and that's just information about it. See if I wanted mode types. That's all good. Don't need any of these extra spaces. We may as well keep going down. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And I probably shouldn't mess with this, but I don't see a problem with it. I have many backups of everything, so whatever. It all seems to be working perfectly fine. I don't think I'm going to be messing with this stuff. Other than disabling it. This whole thing can go away. It's only for development. Rogue tabs. Not particularly sure what that's supposed to be doing. I don't ever remember it saying true. False. This would be my reloading thing, I assume, yeah. Okay. Okay. Wait, I just say self-addendum, don't I? What the heck? I do. I thought I wasn't allowed to do that. Maybe because it's coming from addendum. In which case I don't have to worry about addendum A, or whatever the heck else. So that could go away. Yeah. And that could go away. Huh. It was addendum and what? Pitch, wasn't it? I've only got the one addendum. Okay. And then within here, I could just say that instead. Okay. And that should have the exact same effect. What? I did remove a thing. Maybe? Let's just not worry about that. I'm sure I didn't just break things. I could just undo, but I like method like this. I know it's a possibility, so it should be. Right? Okay, add that back again. I don't want to forget about that. Okay, what is B? So let's put notes on things, shall we? Bevel gear angle. I don't like notes like this, but whatever. Like, I don't want to have it on its own line, because, you know, it'd be a group of stuff. It's just sort of one thing. I don't care. Down there, if anything. I don't like looking all the way out over to here. I mean, I'd really like it if it was just a whole list over the side completely, but then you got to know how far it is. Maybe I should have it there. Whatever. What is this? Oh, it's the old way of calculating it and the new way you're doing it? Yeah, which both ended up being exactly the same, so I don't care. I think I just had that there for reference, but I don't even remember what reference it was, so I'm probably going to be recreating it anyway. Time comes. I hope people haven't been messaging and I just don't see them. I got used to just having people immediately join. Nobody, okay. I guess I started just too late. Midday's better time. Big white screen, go away. Oh, I actually want you there. I just want something. It's not a big white screen to be there. No, Facebook. Oh no, 2 Facebook notifications. I have to tab to it, I gotta click on them now. Don't have a choice. Okay, I'm getting slightly hungry. Should really be thinking about going out and getting some food. We'll at least do this. I just don't want to. I'm so unmotivated. It's so boring, I'm so tired. That's one of those things where, like, if I don't, I will get more tired. Sure, doesn't seem to be used for anything. I don't think. It should probably be a different thing. I mean, then it gets into how much should I be caring about, how much should I explain? I mean, if I'm doing this as I said I was doing it... Okay, so they're both just pitch radius if pitch radius is a thing. If pitch radius is a thing, PR1 divided by 2 times 2 minus self-depth divided by 2. I remember it being a triangle sort of a thing. You reduce one by a percentage, you reduce the other by a percentage. So this is the height, but assuming both gears are the same height, which technically they're not. But this one is, so it's the other one that will be reduced in its height. Does that mean... No. Yeah, how does that... Question every damn thing about this. Because the height of this gear is much smaller. Hang on a second. So the height should be from that line to that line. Which this one should be half-half. It doesn't look like it is, though. Oh no. What defines the height of the gear? Because it should just be the outer things. It should be the same. It generates it flat and then just bends it up. So this isn't in the middle though. But the middle is supposed to be the correct thing. Like this one, the center's all the way up here. It's far less than the middle. How does that work? Damn it! Everything about this thing is a mystery. I do not remember anything to do with shifting this. The two middles have to align. That point is going to be on the vertice thing. on the tile intersection thing. So they both line up, which should mean that it was the middle part, but then it's shorter. Okay, all I can think is the top is short. Well, it's just shorter in general. The bottom is always the same. Yeah. Okay, so I've shortened it down because the length of these ones are defined by the length of the sides of these teeth. So they're the same height. They end at the same part there, they start at the same part up here, rather than being the depth of the gear center. The width of the tooth rather than the depth of the gear. Or however the heck that works. Why is my phone flashing at me? Oh, I got 20% power. I should probably put that on charge. Missed calls, whatever. Clear. No new matches. Nope. Turn itself off. Nope. The amount of people I swipe takes a heck of a long time to get a match of any sort. I don't understand these things. I just hear about people swiping and they're constantly getting matches, but it's like, how though? Like, what do they do to get these things? Apparently nobody reads profiles and nobody... I mean, just generally, I guess because I don't have pictures. Whatever. Anyway, what do I do? So, yeah, that's that. Okay, so, what? No, yes, okay. So, I would want to define this a bit differently, I think. So, rather than the top being what it is, I would want to be splitting down the middle. I feel like I could do that without any problem. So, yeah, it's PR1 divided by PR2, and PR2 minus the depth, half of the thing. So, where would it be halfway up? Where would... Oh, it's already doing that. Okay. So between these two would be the pitch radius it originally started at. Easy. Never even mind. I feel like I don't even need to label that. It's really just confusing variable names is all I need to... That's why I don't comment my code, because I can't. That is a thing that could be used later. I don't particularly remember what that fixes anymore, but sure. Addendum is the dedendum. I haven't messed with that yet, have I? I should probably have that up here. What? Oh, yeah, PR1. Which I just used and forgot about. So really, this could be a PR1. PR1. PR1, PR1. No. Really just having PR1 confuses things. It only really fixed that one particular thing. Makes it cleaner. I think anything else uses PR1. No. Okay. Oh, we got the clearance. We have a bevel. That's the edge bevel. So bevel angle is the bevel gear thing, which is now a toggle. But whatever. Should probably rename that. It's the problem with cleaning up. When do I am getting so damn tired by the second. I haven't had anything like this happen in a long time. I was literally just thinking about how that's crazy this hasn't happened in ages yesterday. I am fading. What the heck? My eyes... Are my eyes getting sore? Maybe my eyes are just getting sore. I forgot that's a thing that is a thing. I can't tell if I'm tired or if my eyes are sore. I mean, I've only had a bowl of soup today. Maybe it's that. No, I don't know. I don't feel hungry. Not really. I mean, I was starting to feel hungry, but now I don't. Oh my god. Clearances those things, because why not? And then I proceed to never use that again. That can go away. Bevel is self-bevel, which I appear to never use again. No, not even accidentally. Okay. Backslash angle, bevel angle. Which is based on PR2. Because initially everything is PR2. Yeah. Circular pitch is 360 divided by the amount of teeth times 2. Okay, if anything I'd think that'd be divided by 2, but sure. Do I ever use circular pitch? Yes I do. Divided by 2. Divided by 2. I'm sure there might be a reason I did that, but it doesn't make sense. It should be the difference between one gear and the next. Oh, wait. That's a times 2. Am I? I don't want to be doing that. So yeah, the amount of teeth times 2. So it's not going from tooth to tooth. What? 360 divided by the amount of teeth times 2. That doesn't make sense. That's sort of implying... So it'd be here to here to here. Times 2 would be here to here to here to here. And then divided by 2 again would be here to here to... Sure, if that's what it wants to be. You be you. All good. I'm fairly certain I do not need a bracket, but I am not gonna test that to find out. So then I got I1, I2 to intersection 1, intersection 2. This is finding... I forgot about this whole part of the code. You know, just getting the edge of the gear. It's been so long since I've even thought about that. Just a function that makes the edge. There you go. So, side addendum base, side addendum top, no, side something or other. So intersection 1, intersection 2, blah blah blah. I feel like all this is just fine. There's nothing I need to mess with here. Trying to define things. I'd like to get rid of these two things, but I remember that being there for a reason. I need to add a whole lot more of these categories, so I may as well do them whatever the heck now. So what have we got? We have tooth top fill, I guess. Tooth top bevel. Which has got a left, a right, and the top. Okay, what exactly is the bevel? I feel like the bevel should be... Oh yeah, that. So we've got a top loop and a bottom loop to the bevel. Maybe. So the top is literally just going to be all of that inside face. And all of that stuff. We could have a lower half and a top half, but I don't think we should worry about that. So yeah, it'd be that edge, and that edge would be the side. And then that edge and that edge would be the top. That edge and that edge would be the other side. Okay. It just means a lot more groups in a way. So yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. And then we'll have this side, we'll have the front, and then we'll have the other side. It sort of makes me think I should just get rid of the tooth side generalized group. And then be using these things individually. Probably don't need to break these up. Okay, and then side left, side right. And then end or top. Just go end because top's the top. So that would be all that area. And then we just have that again for the bottom. Base. I don't like bottom, it's too long, but base is not what I usually type, so. So that would be all the things. Oh wait, yeah, then I got the side part. I could just extend this all the way around so that continues along the side part. No, it should be the same amount as this top bit, so that would be a separate part. So this would be join left, join right, bevel, whatever. I mean, I should also have that area be something, probably. I can create new groups as I see. But for now, if I do these groups in particular, I can recode everything to use it. So I should probably call them like group instead of tooth. Whatever. Or I could just ignore the tooth part entirely. I mean, if everything... Well, no, because you got tooth, which is this outer part, and then you would have the fill. I think that was my original idea. So we got join, bevel, left and right, capitals accidentally. And then you would have the side, left and right. Oh, I forgot a thing, didn't I? Oh, okay. So bevel top. Join top bevel. Should it be bevel top or top bevel? I feel like it should be bevel top. Bevel's the key thing here, and then its location. So this is there, you know? Not there is this. Whatever. I mean, I could redo it all, whatever. What? How did it... Oh, somehow O got pushed first. So join side left, right, and then, yeah, we just got the bottom. Okay, so replacing that with all of that. But yeah, it does make it easier, because if I were to do the... Yeah, I guess. Because the problem is, I do not know what edges are. I do know what vertices are. So to put in the sharp edges, what I'm going to have to do is be looking at these groups, then that can tell me the vertex IDs, which I'll have to do for all of them because array hasn't array's already happened. So I'm very annoyed about how that's going to work. As far as I can tell, the only way to do it is to switch to edit mode, do this stuff, and then switch back to object mode, which is really annoying because That slows everything down, the running of the code, by a heck of a lot. But whatever, I just looked through the whole thing. But if I'm selecting things by vertices, I'm hoping it's not going to join together to create faces, otherwise I'm going to have to do this in multiple passes. So everything that's going around sideways like this will have to be done first. And then I could do like the end parts, and then I could do, you know, these parts, or whatever. I mean, I could make it so it's more efficient. But yeah, if I try to select this and that at the same time, then it's going to be doing these vertical ones, which I don't want. So, whatever. Okay. That's a thing. And then you got this self-height garbage. Which is self-depth divided by 2 positive, yes. Okay. Yeah, that stuff's not needed anymore. I guess I'll just go through and clean up all of the comments and lines a bit. Not sure if I want that extra tab. I mean, I might have reasons to have these extra tabs. Or whatever. And then I'll go back through it again. Oh, this is so boring. My head. There was a reason why I wanted to keep a copy of that, but I don't think I care anymore. Oh god. Everything's stopping again. Another half an hour's going, or however long that takes. How long has it been? I remember thinking it was like I felt like I'd been doing stuff for ages, but it only been 15 minutes. Now no time's gone at all, but it's already been an hour and a half. And another hour is when I wanted to go out anyway. So, guess I'll keep going till then. All out of toilet paper. Have to go out, whether I like it or not. I've been reduced down to Subway napkins, of which I have many a stacks of. I actually stopped collecting them. I should probably do that again. Or better yet, get 2 lots of toilet paper, then I could have an emergency stash. But if I have an emergency stash, I'm going to use it. Subway things, you're like, no. It's an emergency if you're using it, not you're just lazy and haven't gone out. Yeah. God, burning so hard. Is there anything I could do to not be like this? Play like because I was trying to do that at one point, like play a quick round of a game which requires a lot of attention. It's fun, like a high octane FPS experience. But then it turns out the game's just bots. Nobody plays it, it's dead. And then as soon as a real player does come by, they're really high level and there's nothing I can do about it. Doing crazy moves. Entire game just turns into I can like killing them once and I've succeeded. Yeah. That song again. 2 of them. They're not the same song. Or there might be 2 of the same song, but there's 2 songs like that. Maybe I should play a quick round of the Shipwrecker game. Because that's like 15-minute intervals, I don't know. I feel like I've pretty much done that game now. It really didn't have as much content as I thought it did. Give it a go. I haven't played it for a while. That or Kingdom Hearts, which I'm really not feeling this Kingdom Hearts game. I hate it, because I watched that damn anime, and I'm so biased against it now, because the anime's trash. Or whatever it is. I was not expecting that to be anything to do with Kingdom Hearts. so bad. It's got nothing to do with anything. It's not Disney, it's not Final Fantasy, it's just a completely separate thing that just feels like it's been forced in there. Like, you know, they were just told, oh yes, we must have this in there now. You know, just shoehorned in like Pirates of the Caribbean. That was the worst damn part of Kingdom Hearts. Disney. Trash. The real life people think. And what other real life Disney things are there? That it crashed, but I wasn't quite sure. Did you? Options? I don't think I looked at the options. Oh damn, what? A little higher, thank you. That's a little too high. There we go. Oh, it's very, a lot of options. Oh, well, they're collecting my data. Did not notice the screen res change. Medals are to a soldier, stickers are to a shipwrecker. Okay, if you say so. I could try to do one of those big ones again. It's very tedious though. Oh, it's not worth much. Ooh, a 9 or 7. Let's go for the 9 then. Oh, that's right. They have more of those hard points to them, so I need to use the slicey thing. Which I now have unlocked, so... I should probably check my equipment first. Okay. I've got 400 upgrade points. It's not really anything I give a damn about, and it's just more of the same. Like, this sounds nice. I should probably go for that. Or that. Though it also would be nice if I could... No, I need to go for the grappling strength. I can pull things out from getting sucked into the wrong hopper. Don't particularly get what the point of these things are. Or that. Purchase. Oh. Am I not? Purchase helmet? Okay. Oxygen upgrades would be nice. I don't use any of these things though. They didn't do anything. The only one that I now need. Sounds like a pretty handy thing to have. Whatever. Let me just go turn my light on. We're back. What? That must have been a fun sound. Okay. That should be all fully recharged. Why does this look different? I did not remember this look what my grapple looks like. Oh god. Can I cut through that? I haven't played this in a while. Okay. Oh, my movement is so solid. I feel so clunky. Did it always feel like this? How long ago did I last play this? I'm completely not used to it. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, all good. I mean, now I could have just gone straight down, but whatever. That's really annoying how that's all wobbly. Okay. Clunk. Look how that thing's just not attached. And everything's pressurized.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
I'm still not sure what to do about that.
Pressure levels dropping.
How to depressurize areas. I'm really not sure.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Pressure levels increasing.
Oh, what? Yeah, well, that's pressurized. I saw a hard drive go flying into the break. There it is. Oop. So am I in an unpressurized or pressurized place now?
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Oh! No. Oh, it's an outside. Yes, I'm not pressurized now. Oops. How did I just... whatever.
Air pressure level increasing.
No, but I want it to be filled with air out there as well. That's the part I don't understand. I just open this. Why am I hearing the booping? Okay. I believe that should be pressurizing out there. No. Okay, break the door.
Air pressure level increasing.
Oh. Oh god! Whoa, 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 buddy.
Damaged and leaking.
Okay.
Links employee handbook for repair procedures.
O2 leak. Yeah, let's just, I get push back or push forward, I don't know. Oh, this is... That's not to where I thought it was, okay. Where am I? I need to get out of here. There's all the doors in the way. Where's the door? Oh, I dropped the letter.
Oxygen reserves are low.
That's all good.
Excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment. Oxygen reserves are critical. Please contact your plan administrator to add asphyxiation coverage.
No. No, I missed!
Fuel levels are low. Fuel supplies are available for purchase at the master jet.
How do I fix? Oh, that's what they do. Hey, man. Okay. Cut everything. Easy fix. I have no clue what else I'm supposed to do there. Ooh. If I was looking at just the wrong way, I would have lasered that explosive tank. It's gonna be a very slow one. All out of practice, and it's a hard one. Where am I? Well, I am very disoriented.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Where'd it go? What? How did it get over there? Hella slow. Half the ship should be gone by now.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Oh no. Yeah, I destroyed it. Yeah, that thing was worth a lot. I think I'm going to be getting the 3 stars.
Account credit applied.
Door, lights useless. Okay.
Credits deposited.
All that in the processor. Never gonna have anything on in that underneath part. Okay.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Oh, I did blow big chunks out of this thing, I guess. Maybe that's... might have also be what lowered the value. Ah. Do I not have one of them? Yeah. I don't particularly know what those ones are for. Really sounds like he's saying shipped. Bruh. Bruh! Ah. Ah. Do that. Is there a middle one? Oh wait, there's a middle one. No, it's just the connections to that thing. I'm gonna break this thing apart too. I normally don't. Oh, I can't. Unless it's just those two. Nah. That's the extra piece I have to yeet around. Yeah, okay. They're gonna hit. No! Oh!
Credits deposited. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
What's that, a third one?
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
Really? Already? So maybe it's better not to cut that thing.
Caution. Tether supplies running low.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
That was a painful one. Always have trouble with this one. Get out of it! Yes! Yeet. Only I tether it first accidentally. I didn't break the ladder.
Deposit accepted.
Cut it.
Transfer.
Still works. I have enough time to get that over. Perfect.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
I still don't exactly understand what I'm supposed to do with that thing. I know it's got the fuses, but I'm not sure what to do with them. Oh, are they flashing? Okay, don't touch it when the light's on?
Health levels are critical. Please note, medical kits are currently out of stock due to high demand.
Time is winding down, Cutter. Dig deep and let's finish strong.
Yes! I just risked my life on that one. But it's not red. So is that it? Can I just pull that thing off now? I'm pretty sure there's only those fuses. The lights are still on. Do I have to grab all of the fuses as well? I didn't notice that one pop one off though. Oh, there it is. Grab. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's fine. Hmm. Do I just yank it? Do I have to do something with that? No. I mean, I could just melt that whole wall, I guess. I don't think there's anything on the other side. It is a little hard to tell.
Salvage destroyed. Don't do that.
I really did a number on this thing, didn't I? Well, at least I have to worry about trying to pull the door out. Oh yeah, I got a nice clearance. You know, just straight down. Bam. Oh, there was the AC in there.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
We just smashed it. Something sparked anyway. I just yeeted out, did I? Oh, is that it? Hey, the AC! Undamaged. It was only forcibly removed from its wall and then into another wall. Oh, good.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Where did... there he is. I don't think the chairs are actually worth enough to care about. No, okay. Mm-hmm. Cut this thing out of here. Whoops. That's all good. Oh, perfect. Uh-huh. Now to be very careful. Very, very careful. There's 2 cuts to get these things out of here. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, last one. I think that's everything. Thing should now be loose. We'll check. I think I got on this headlight, don't I? Yeah, that helps. Okay. So that thing goes over here. Careful not to hit it to that damn tank. Oh, that's a close call. That's gonna hit the tank, isn't it? We can only hope. But it don't. Oh, I have to take that thing off. Are the lights still on? Oh no, the lights are still on. Was I supposed to do something else with the... hang on. T? No. No. What's the... How do I cut the tethers? Okay. Whole thing's not supposed to go in there. I think I just gotta yank it. Oh, yeah! It didn't explode! You. Alright, I can continue. Oops.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
You go over there. Oh, come on. Don't you do it, don't you do it. You got... Ah, it's got... Oh, has it just got this? Really taking my time, aren't I? Oh, yeah, didn't get sucked in. Perfect. Okay.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Oh, it's only a short one. Alright, I was thinking I should deal with the rest of the shit first, but no, it's fine.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
I get it? Oh, yeah. I got really damaged for getting slammed in that wall. Oh yeah, I can't grapple that. Oh, there's more of them.
Oxygen reserves are low. Reminder, asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage quotas.
Hey, somebody joined. Hello. Hang on. Oh, why did I... You distracted me! Now I'm on fire. In space, around explosive cascaders. Oh good. Nothing blew up. Just me. One second, let me just get back to the thingy so I don't die of asphyxiation. Get out of here. Ow!
Helmet damage detected. Always use Lynx branded repair kits to avoid invalidating your warranty.
Boop. Ah.
Oxygen levels stay high.
No, we're at this. Who joined? What's happening? Is it a real person? Was it a bot? Am I going back to work? Or am I going to continue this round? Oh, that thing's still going. Well, I could keep continuing on this one. It is a pretty nice build. Put you back there. The debuff's not enough of a debuff. I should be able to get a bonus. Where'd my chat go? There it is. Who joined? Oh, it's just a bot.
Have a nice day.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
Dang. Now, what is the button to cut tethers again? Probably G. Nope. P? Nope. Why?
Caution, tether supplies are low.
Over there. I want to go down, but I don't want to go down into that. Oh, there's a... No.
Salvage
Nope.
secured.
Nope. Oh. P? Why? Okay.
Salvage gained. Rewards increasing.
Meh. I could just do that, I suppose.
Tethers depleted.
Welcome to Vindatron 9000. We've got about 5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Weaver out.
Credits transferred.
Can I separate these things? No. Do the rest of the things first.
Salvage
I
secured.
can't do these from the
Account
inside,
credit
that's a
applied.
processor thing, so... buttons, why am I forgetting them? Whoa. What? Boop.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Get out of here.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Yeah, I'm sure this is pressurized, but, you know, whatever.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
How much that thing's worth? What? Oh, it's not pressurized. Wow. I was expecting it to just yeet across this
Salvage
face.
secured. Credits deposited.
Okay.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
I mean, I could just chop off this back off. I think I should be fine. I mean, like, I don't have to separate the two parts of this. And they're within budget. A lot of explosives to do that. Can't be bothered. With the processor. And over there. Oh, it's not pressurized. Huh. And while I'm here, I may as well cut off the... Oh. Hull. Can't be bothered. Fine.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Oh. Oh, hello, coolant unit for a nuclear reactor. Right through that window I just cut. Oh, I got no power because I disconnected the power generator, I guess. Huh. Well, I could just keep all that connected, I suppose.
1 minute left, Cutter.
Probably should separate the stuff though.
Weaver out.
Hmm. Oh. Oh, I got less time than I thought I did.
Warning. Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
Oh, I thought it was going pretty slow. This is 3 days, so that's expected time. Okay, each day as well.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
How many of these things do I have? One of those. 15 tethers, yeah.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Have a nice day.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Mm-hmm. And everything? All slicey diced on out of here? Oh wait, hang on a second. Back here. Grab it. Don't think I did that for the last one. Ooh. I'll slam into that.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
It'll be fine. Okay.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Now for the delicate operation of removing the inner part. Should be completely cut off everything. Only be that one thing it wasn't. Needed to be cut off. Just tether you on over there. Oh yeah, look at that, just sliding right on out of there. Just wait, I got plenty of time. Just gotta put that down and everything else sideways. Wow. Wow. Easy. Ah, damn it.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Just left it as one big chunk. Here we go, watch those points tick up. And bam, bam.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage gained.
Bam, job done.
Credits awarded. Ship salvaged in full. Credits applied. Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
I got sucked in the wrong one, is it? Oh. Okay. I could remove all the red stuff, but I don't really care. I mean, I do have a lot of time. I wonder if it's because it's in there, it probably won't blow up. Yeah, I can't be bothered, it's not worth much.
Project processed. Credits deposited.
I almost could have done that in 2 days if I didn't mess around for so long on the first one. Huh. Wow. That last part got sucked in. All good. Oh, it's still going. See? That's probably done. Yeah, ain't no off to worry about. Tethers cost more than what that thing would give me. 4.5. Large numbers. Hey, level up.
Certification level attained. License level increased.
Bam. Hey, new ship. What have I got? More capacity. I can disarm them, pretty handy. Yeah, don't care. And O2 capacity would be nice. Not enough. I need to double it at the very least. Although I do wonder, is it plus 100 then plus 200? Yeah, 100 then another 100 then 200. Okay, so it says equals, yeah. Alright, so with that I could go through the whole 15 minutes without needing to fill the water. But, yeah. Oh, I can get a thruster speed upgrade. Never really worry about fuel. Yeah, that grapple strength. What if it also increases tether speed? Probably not. I don't care about range. If anything, shorter is better because I don't accidentally laser up the explosives. Wait. That does range too? What? And significant stunt the effect of range. What? Oh, it's just increasing range again. Why do I want that? That doesn't. I feel like this should be upgrading like temperature or something. Maybe they are the same. The further range you have, the more quickly it cuts. And that heat capacity is what I want, but it doesn't really up it by much. Or cooldown. That's what slows it down. Did I get something from the helmet? No, it's just air. Okay. Unlock some new jump. Didn't I? Wait, what? Does it go away if I don't? Oh, okay. I mean, I did pick up a hard drive. I guess I got to immediately check. Maybe it was a duplicate. Yeah. Aren't I in the next Ranger ship? No, I just got another new ship. Oh, that big bulky thing. 10. Oh. Yeah, that's where the laser strength comes in handy, because these are all like shipping container things. Each one I have to do with a tether. It's a bit annoying. It'd be nice if I could just yeet. Can upgrade its strength. I don't think there's a downside to doing that. Let's upgrade its strength. Okay. Okay. Let's try to attempt to do a bit more work, and then I really should be going out. I mean, I have to go out at some point, because I need the damn toilet paper. I really don't want to leave the house, though. I hate this. I was getting into the whole leaving the house, but now it's getting colder, it's not sunny, and I don't want to go into the city because I'm not really hungry. Sucks. Only works if there's a reason. And having the sun out is a real big boost for that. Where's my code? Take this thing. It takes so long. Oh, I probably haven't done my upgrade since last time, have I? Oh, look, I'm at 12. It doesn't even ask how much anymore. It doesn't tell me the percentage anymore. It'll let me just buy that outright soon. I mean, I could get it now. I'm up to 12. Then it would take 1 point from this. But it would drop you down probably another E in the gold find. You are a really annoying enemy, aren't you? Rocks on my dudes. Like, the amount of it will cost me to get these things. I'll drop down by, like, that 3. Now, let's just get the ones I want. 5%, but it's only a 5%. Let's get that anyway. I'm not using either of those as my main DPS. I mean, that is nice, but it's only the ultimate attacks. It's not helping with the general stuff. Yeah, there's not really anything good here, is there? Oh. Oh, yes. Wait, what's the middle column? Huh? Does it mean middle? Sort of implying that that's where I want that guy to be, but let's boost more anyway. Okay. I don't think there should be any better places to have any particular guy. Yeah, you need to be there because he's boost that guy. Okay. I haven't even got 1% increase in stuff yet. Doesn't tell me a percentage. Yeah, it's only dropped down by that 3. A bit more. Oh. Okay, that's buying a lot more than I was expecting. Okay, I dropped down by a considerably higher amount now. Whatever. Must be right on the edge of being able to buy that other thing then. Ugh. Oh, I can buy it anytime I want. As long as I got the money. It'll just make it takes a lot longer to do stuff. Wait, what exactly is it? It's just humans giving all gold or something, isn't it? Yeah. Whatever. I mean, it's nice. I mean, it doesn't say how much more, does it? Oh, 25% overall. Is that after percentages or before? Well, either way, it doesn't matter because times is times. Okay. Code. Music. Give it a go again. So, where am I? Oh. I can feel my mind glazing over as soon as I start to think. It's just like, yeah. So I got all these group things, I'll have to merge all that to that, but for now this is this. So I have this whole thing in a true, which is sort of irrelevant, but whatever. So, well, because it was supposed to go for the top and the bottom part, so I'm thinking about doing it in layers. So basically just having a simple condition, is this the top, is this the bottom, and then do things accordingly. And I should be able to invert the bevel if it's higher or lower than the 0, which wouldn't actually happen. I'd have to do that manually because the bevel's going to happen afterwards now, because it's going to be ideally dragged on Z, relative direction, down the axis to the other one. So that should be easy enough to check, and that would just be an excess thing that happens after everything else. So yeah, I'd really like this to be merged together. Like, it just means I don't have to put in an extra variable, but it doesn't really matter. I could just have like an A and a B sort of thing. And then there's... well, B has always been times by that thing, apparently. What? Yeah. Yeah, so that's just straight up not going to be happening. Wait. Is that where I messed up with the other one? Because I think I was passing it through here still. Yeah, because it sort of still being the same edge. So do I want to do that now? Do I want to merge these and merge them everywhere and just continue down like that? I think I do. Before then, we should probably check to see this thing still works. Nope. It's radius X. Hi. Seem to still be all good. Okay. Now let's try to merge that thing together. Let's just have an edge rather than a top and a bottom. So let's just grab all of that and just dump it into here. Should have that at the end. Okay. Versus self rotation offset mesh. So the rotation is the one that is one or another? Yeah, this one or that one. And then that's part of self, so we can ignore it. So we could just replace that with R1, R2.
Zizek. Hey man.
Whoa!
Quick reminder. Urgent.
You are literally the first viewer of the day. I have been here for how long? 2.5 hours. You're the first person to join.
Lol.
Damn it. What happened? I don't understand.
225.
I had viewers like immediately for the last couple of streams and more than one of them, but today it's just like, nah, no viewers for you. I don't understand. It's because I had that 3 viewers from you
Put a webcam on.
doing the thing. I'm thinking about that. I just haven't thought about it enough to actually start googling it. Using a...
In a hot poop.
Mm.
In bikini.
Oh yeah, and then I could go on the hot tub channel.
Asterisk pool.
Yep. Well, I was thinking of like, oh, because I could use my camera on my phone as a webcam-y thingy. as I'm going to be doing when I'm assembling my 3D printed stuff, whatever the heck that ends up happening. And I was thinking, like, I could get one of those things that, you know, you animate some sort of a character based on your face. Could do one of those things. I just started thinking about it again the other day.
ZZ. LMAO. No.
Well, I'm not going to be showing my real face. That's just not going to happen.
Show a real face.
No. I could show a real face, but it's not going to be mine. That's the best I can think of. I could do something different with it, I suppose. Like, imagine instead of your generic character, humanoid character sort of a thing, I could have some sort of an animated thing like the paperclip guy from Word or whatever, and then I could just have it like floating around the screen just randomly. I could do something like that. I mean, that's just the thing I just thought of. Some sort of a unique, sort of weird thing like that. But I feel like that'd be more annoying than anything.
ZZ. I have imagined your image I'm fapping on. Wanna see the real thing to fap on? Opie opie.
Knowing literally anything about you, I want to say no. I feel like that'd be a bad thing for any living creature to know of. Just saying.
Lol.
It's probably feet or something. I can imagine you being that foot guy. No, you'd be like the lower legs guy. Like not even the foot. You don't go that low down. It's like the heel. It's the ankle. You're the ankle. Yeah, I could see you being an ankle guy. Did it stop? You broke the chat. Maybe if you say something or read it out. Sometimes it just... I noticed a few times it doesn't say anything until the next message, and then it'll say the previous to the next one. Yeah. Yeah. I randomly matched some random guy on Tinder one time and he had a foot fetish. It was really weird. As you would expect. I mean, how could that not be? And on top of that, it was a guy. I was like, bruh, what the heck? Like, I'm just on there to find people to hang out with, you know? Get some food, watch movies. Yeah, I mean, it sounds bad when I talk about it. Do I want to click on that? Rasputin? Looking at the URL. Oh. That's not Rasputin. Yep. I could imagine that being you. Yeah, it was really weird. He just wanted to be under my computer table with my feet, and then I can just do whatever, and that's all he wanted. And he was very insistent. Yeah. It was very strange. I'm like, bruh, sorry, but no, it's not what I'm here for. And yeah, I didn't really want to hang out with them, so. What? Trying to clean up the code. Let's just merge it together and I can figure it out. So let's just call it R1, R2. And then have other R's around probably. Okay, so it is broken. Whoop. Yep, you broke it. It didn't like reading out these messages, so it just turned itself off, I guess. You need to be cancelled. Cancelled! There you go, now it should work again. What if I just press resume? No, nothing to resume. Alright, next message should work. What this thing's supposed to be doing is it just automatically cancels and resumes it after a certain time. Otherwise, messages under a certain length, or over a certain length, or word, or who knows how it determines it, but they stop. just mid-sentence, mid-word, and it's really annoying. So that thing somehow fixed that, but it also gives it a chance of reading out messages infinitely, just one after another. I found a timer that seems to be a good balance between the two. Too low, and it's just constantly reading out messages, the same message, forever. And if it's too high, then this keeps happening. Okay, where am I? So I got R1 and R2, which was rotation. Oh, this is a real pain to... Probably should have made a backup of this before I started doing it, but whatever. It shouldn't be too different how it originally was. No.
CZ, it's supposed to work, but since it coded by literally the worst programmer in the world, we have bad results at best.
Yeah, Google. I know, right? I feel like I should use R, but R is already... What? I have R. Does anything use R? Yes. Okay. God, that sounds terrible. Stop. Next song. I don't have it shuffled. Shuffle and loop. Next song. Whatever. Yeah, because I want this to switch between something depending on a condition for what it's going to do at the beginning, but the rest of the stuff should basically be the same.
Play this.
Ugh. How did it work? Tell me to click things. But doesn't click it. It doesn't want to click it. New tab. Is a playlist? Just songs, okay. Disfigured Elegance.
ZZ, it's a playlist.
Mm-hmm. Just generic metal. This is literally the most generic metal song I have ever heard, like emo screamo stuff. Yeah. Like literally the same thing.
ZZ, SDRG, KLJ, SDRG, KDSG, LKSDGH, LKSDHG, LKSJDHG, LSDKRGH, LKSDJHG, KDSHF, and K.
There you go.
LMAO. Get it back.
It's pretty terrible, man.
SDRG, KLJ, SDRG, KDSG, LKSDGH, LK. No, let it say that.
Apparently this guy's died. The singer. According to a message
Freedom of
there.
speech, you know.
Mm-hmm.
SDRG,
Oh, I thought I was going to ring it out for a second there. Delayed a bit. It's just emo screamo genericness.
No, don't be an ass.
Well then stop spamming it.
Let the robots do their thing.
Mm-hmm. I'll let it do its thing where it doesn't have to read out a whole random chunk of massive amounts of letters. Okay, we have a problem. These are different. One of them's positive, one of them's negative. One's a plus, one's a minus.
CZ, are you denying robots' right to say stuff?
Yes.
Are you denying the freedom of speech? SDRG KLJ SDRG KDSG L.
What if I can make like a macro thing for it? Probably not, because it's got to be in the browser itself. Yeah, luckily I had to like fix the chat, because the way you fix it is by telling it to stop, so that was just there, and now I just up arrow enter. Job done.
Jesse, you left the kettle on.
Oh no.
Go switch it up.
Well, if you were to assume that I have hot water. I was looking at the supermarket the other day.
While I do my thing.
Had has like electric water boiler things, but rather than like a kettle, it's like you just fill up a bottle and then you just press a button and hot water just immediately flows through it. So you don't have to wait for it to boil or boil, like, and then like more than you need or whatever. It just heats up water just like that. Well, pretty handy. I'm trying to get addicted to tea or something.
Wow, magic.
I know. I want to get addicted to something that isn't sugar. And I remember thinking that last time I was making a cup of tea as I was putting in a massive amount of sugar. And, yeah, zero pain. I got a lot of dots there. The dot, like, is that supposed to mean something? Like, it looks like it's more than you've just spammed something. Unless you had, like, your hand sideways or something. I don't know.
ZZ, and I assume you're a fat ass as well? Since
No.
sugar is the contributor to the body fat.
Well, if it was, then yes, I would be, but I'm not.
Opie. No, it's just a spam.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, it keeps getting blocked then. But nah, it's not sugar that makes you fat. It's calories overall. I mean, if you eat nothing but a spoonful of sugar every day, you're gonna die of hunger. You're not gonna get fat, you know? You need to be eating sugar and other things on top of it, you know?
ZZ, it's not sugar that makes you fat.
Yeah. It's eating.
It's fat that makes you fat.
I mean, fat also doesn't make you fat. That's another thing. Because, like, your body, like, fat doesn't just go into your body. I know that's not what you mean, but I know people who do think that. It's like, oh yeah, if you eat fatty things, you're gonna get fat. And it's like, no. I mean, still, you have to be eating, like, over the amount of calories you require to survive, and also use, like, you know, because your body requires energy to power itself, and so on and so forth. The amount of it will just run straight through you, doesn't get absorbed or anything like that. So you got to be eating over that amount, and then you start gaining weight. More than you exercise and all that sort of junk. Doesn't matter what you eat, as long as it's over that. But yeah, your body breaks down all of your food. It doesn't just remain intact and then become part of you. So even if you're eating fat, it still gets broken down into its parts and then recombined together into your body's fat. So it's irrelevant. Everything gets broken down all the same. Some things are easier to break down, which I'd imagine fat is one of those things that the human body, or, you know, living organisms in general, have been designed, like, not designed, but evolved to more efficiently break down. So it probably takes less energy to break it down and rebuild it. Yep. I'll move the chat closer over so I don't have to tab to the, like, all the way to the other side of my screen. We can do it faster now. Why though? Why? Is it just because I don't like your music?
Linked here.
Happy valid leads. Huh?
Look at this awesome program I wrote.
Fine, only because it's code. Let's see. Let's see how absolutely trash your stuff is. Why do I feel like this is going to say something I don't want to have on my screen? Code. I'm not going to run this without looking at it. Feels like a bad idea. Wow, look at all the stuff you did. Oh. Okay. What? Oh. Oh, so it just generates 5...
Zuzeth, it just generates string I pasted earlier.
Okay. Where's the randomness of it? ASCII lowercase, choice.
500 since Twitch has 500 chars limitation.
So I assume choice is a random thing, so it will just randomly choose something from here and then add it to the result. Okay. That's cool. Didn't know it did that. Yep. I think my ASCII thing's a little better though. Oh.
Randomly pick stuff from iterable.
Iterable. Yeah, this is my ASCII thing. It's so much more glorious than your thing. Your thing's absolute trash when it loads. This is unusual. Huh. Is my website broken? Oh. No.
Zuzeth.
Proceeds to show you a broken website. Interesting, my homepage is broken. What? Okay.
Zuzeth tries to show that his code is better than mine.
Apparently, I have a missing file somehow.
Exposes that his server so shit it doesn't work.
I haven't looked at it in a long time. Not really. I don't know what it is. Stuff, things, sims, tests. Nope.
VXJ set WNR Waga QPQEIPXPWG.
Nope.
Lol.
Things? Capital T.
DENID.
Yeah. Nope. I don't remember what the categories were. I know it's not a sim, but you never know. I had a number of categories. There was games. Test, I think, was a hidden one. No, there was games, there was tests. Visualizers. I don't know how to spell that. Visualizer. Hey, there we go. I'm assuming this should probably work. I guess not though, because it's all based off the same... Did that not open a new tab? Okay. Oh, well. I mean, haven't run this in a long time. And... yeah, look at the border thing around it. Bam! Let me just zoom out. Here you go. That's some ASCII art right there. Pretty good, huh? Bet you wish your thing could do this. Let me copy paste a chunk of that into chat. Imagine. Did that actually just try to copy? This should just be a div. I think I should be able to copy it. Oh, okay. I probably disabled it. Highlight thing.
Zizek. Jeez, it's a shit. It doesn't keep the ratio.
There you go. Yeah, it's really hard to figure out the ratio, but it's roundabout right. Because, like, the ratio doesn't fit exactly. I think I might have manually just put in some sort of arbitrary thing so I could scale it. Different scales of it.
It's about wrong.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, because ratios only divide into certain things, so you sort of got to do it certain ways. And this was the selection of alphabet that seemed to work the best. You could have different things.
And why on earth would you throw this abomination?
It's just a thing that I always wanted to do. I was going to make it more advanced, but I never got around to it. Because basically what it's doing is it's getting your chosen image, it's cutting it up into tiles, and then it's checking the average color of each tile. So it checks the average color of each tile. And then it does the same thing with every single letter from this alphabet. So it goes through every single letter, and then just basically cuts it up and like renders a picture of it, cuts that picture into tiles, and then averages them all together to give you the average fullness of that letter, you know, between 0 and 100% black. There were other ones which just had gradients, and I could have done those, but they just didn't look as nice because it was gradients. It's not asking, it's just literally gradients. Yeah. So I just do the same things, then match the closest match. There you go. And I had it like weighted either more darker, more lighter, or I can't remember what the distribution thingy I ended up going with. But then I was thinking of making it so you could have like sections of stuff, because there could be letters that had darker in a corner, so you could do sort of subtile, like AA sampling sort of things with it, but never got around to it. It was done. That's all I wanted to achieve. Yeah. Not good. What else do I have in this thing? My code visualizers. Oh, the point cloud thing. I wonder if that works again. Every now and again this thing just decides to work or not work. It also does use a lot of resources. Although I was not expecting that. Oh, never mind. I thought it was frozen. Yeah, one of the first things I built with my 3D, original 3D render engine. Yeah, it's not working. Like, it could just be in the wrong position. It's something to do, I think, with the way it's generating the images. That was my most popular stream. That was the one that I got like 5,000 views on or something. Music visualizers. No code was... I haven't done this one in many years. It was one of the ones I used to do every year. Yeah. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff in there that I thought was a lot newer. I can't select anything out of this area. I don't have the overflow for this menu. Scrolls and stuff. Would be a nice looking thing.
Zizek. Best gray moments Steam some include Red Speak Deep, Ready Spit Sense Possible Arm Atom.
The program has evolved, I see. Oh.
Lol.
Did that just break? Huh. I haven't used this in so many years. I don't remember in particular what things to do or not do.
Let TTS to do its thing.
Don't remember how to scale.
Card, hurry, believe, name, one flow, wear, fast, broad, yellow, wear, rope, Brent.
This is one of the most complicated things I've ever coded. By far. It's completely insane, this program. Like, because I got syntax highlighting, which mostly works. You can see a few things aren't quite right, but it gets most things somewhat right. Looks like my selection thing's a bit to the left, but whatever. I think it was because I was using the text editor in... Does it average? This might not be the newest form of it either. It appears to be rounding up. But yeah, so like I have two of the same pieces of code here, and I can change one. And you can see it being on both. It also doesn't recognize what this is, so it's assuming it's an input into this function. So we'll do that. I should be able to say, yeah. So now it understands this is a new variable that's built in. Like, how cool is that? So it doesn't understand variable types. Let's see it pop up before it starts reading. But yeah, it should change this input to red to indicate that it's a variable, it's a number. Yeah. Yeah, so you can see APPL was a new variable, and then it says the E's there, it knows it's one of that one.
Magazine formerly published in North America.
I mean, I can't just straight up mute you forever, you know. Does it still show the messages? I think it just completely blocks all the messages.
Lol.
I don't have a mute, but still show one. Huh.
But we'll watch your shit.
Yeah. So I should also be able to say return. Now I have an output, and I can put that output into an input of another one.
Who will be your average 0.00034 average viewer?
Yep. It'll also recognize things, so I can actually export this all out. I don't remember how to do it anymore, but I can create a program with this thing. It's just not the best thing. Still very beta-y. I don't know how to change... I should be able to scale these things, but I don't remember how. Resize them. Anyway. Oh, M to open a new one. I can create a new function.
Control. Shift.
No, it should just be an area over there that I can click and drag to move the corner around. Just within this green, but outside this thing. Yeah. The line counter. Oh, line counters also doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, look at that. Huh. These are errors which I didn't even know were there. I guess it's broken on browser updates and stuff. As I say, it's the most complicated thing I've ever done. The amount of damn code it takes to do this, you know, is just insane. Like all these nice rounded edges, styles for different things, this little highlight thing there. I should be able to press a button. Oh, I can search stuff. I should have tags on things as well.
Linked image.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
So I could search math, and it comes up with all my math functions, you know? So 2D would come up with 2D things. And then I should be able to say 2D and math, but I guess nothing comes up with both.
Linked image.
Uh-huh.
Opie. Linked image.
Do you want me to
Linked
block you?
image.
I mean, if you just ask, I can block you if you like.
Linked image. Lol.
Copy that. No, did it wrong. And bang. There you go. You're on the block list. You can see what that's like if you like.
spewed multiplies by
Oh.
multiplication.
Interesting. That should have worked.
LMAO.
It works with everybody else.
You
Huh.
so shitty, programmer.
That's the problem with it, because the name that comes up in chat is sometimes different. I need to get the one from your account. Usually bots just have the same on both, so it doesn't matter. Why is this so laggy? Whoa.
Don't block me.
Well, don't spam me. No, that should be all it is. Oh, weird. Oh, something is killing my performance. It's probably that.
I'll stop. Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, now I want to know why it's not blocking you.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Just maybe. Perhaps.
All I should have to do is add you to a list. Maybe the list has finally gotten too long. Yeah. There's a heck of a lot of people on my block list. All the way up to, like, people that are still around today. Yeah, electric skateboard. You can always tell a bot by having that in that thing. Oh, I am also in my block list. But I still come up, I think. Interesting. That sounds like absolute garbage. I don't know. Maybe it's like some weird coincidence, and then whenever I add someone to the bot list, they just never show up. You know? That should be all it is. That your name equals 1. Oh, it might be because of that lag that I was just having. Did you say perhaps? You should still pop up on the other chat. Your messages just won't get read out. Unless I refresh my other chat, which won't pop up on anything. Was you? I could put it down there, or it could be wherever the heck that other place is. I guess it would be... No, yeah, new message. So... if I still want it to display but not be said... it's just gotta be before the say speak stuff.
Zizak, I'll stop spamming. Maybe, perchance, perhaps, as it maybe can be conceivable, conceivably, could be credible, feasible,
Yeah.
imaginable.
Press up a few more times now. I think just in here would be the best place for it. Here, mute. Dot name. Return. I'll do it.
Zizak, test.
Yeah, well now I have to refresh the chat, which is a real
Just use
pain.
shit.
Because there's no guarantee it's gonna just immediately pop back up again. It could take a while.
Chat started.
Ugh. Nope. We haven't read it out though. I hadn't interacted with it yet. Usually complains about that. Yeah, I have no clue why it does this. It's some sort of a connection to an API thingy, one in particular that just makes it hang for some reason. Probably Twitch or some junk, I don't know. Oh, the chat's not on at the moment. Gotta turn it on first. This is gonna sit here and just refresh the thing. Track, crash, and reopen tab? Sometimes it takes a second. Oh. Very least it's got to have a white background. It feels very laggy for some reason. What is happening to my computer right? Oh my god, I'm at 100% CPU. What's happening? What? Oh, it's this game running in the background. Alright, that's taken up a whole lot. My browser's taken up another 11%. OBS is as much as it can grab, I guess. Idle Dungeons game's taken up a whole lot. I should probably quit this game, but I really want to do the ship because it's really expensive and nice. Noticeably laggy though. Let me just crash my whole browser. You know what, I'm not going to be on for too much longer. I want more about it. I'll just quit that entirely. And there we go. Now the chat's back up again. Yeah, so try saying something, see if it says it.
ZZ. Okay, your
Oh.
0.1 average spammer is leaving now in your loneliness.
I didn't save it, did I? No, I did. Interesting. Is this what it's running from? Yes. Yes. Strange. Ah.
ZZ. Yep,
Oh.
just give up. Her code is shit.
There we go. That'll do it. Getting all my programming languages mixed around the place. I have to reopen the chat again. What are you doing? Oh yeah, because I'll do it. Clickety click, quit, reopen. What is it at? Crash. Crash that while I'm at it too. Always looks promising, but that doesn't mean anything. Nope. 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 Is it better to quit and reopen or just refresh? Never know. Like, sometimes it feels like there's a pattern, but I don't think there is. Oh, it's still white, actually. Ah, damn it! Did that on purpose. And... nah. Wait a little bit longer than what feels comfortable. Very refreshing. Well, that one felt great. I felt like it loaded a little faster. And... no. I never used to do the black background thing. Usually it was always white. It seems like only if I quit and reopen that, why does it show up white? Yeah. No, maybe this one? Really annoying sounds, isn't it? Song just ended, but I'll skip it anyway. Yeah, the chat's getting worse and worse. I probably should have another look at it. Some sort of API difference within the browser that sort of works, but not really. Oh, I fell back a level. Hello. Oh no. Is this a hot tub stream now? By association? Okay. I mean, I could have been polishing your rubber duck or something. Well, the chat's not opening up. I should have just left it. I knew this was going to happen. Oh, it's not even a boss wave. What have I got to get to? I got to get to, oh, only 175. A little bit past that. 1% increase if I reset right now. I mean, I've gotten what I want. Ah, big allow. Damn it, chat, come on. I'm gonna go in a minute anyway, I just want to fix up this one function. Maybe I should just leave it. No chat. What if I quit it twice in a row? Hey, there we are! Well, I guess I'll find out next time you're on. Bam. Oh, I got a boost of characters. None of which I use. What am I doing? So I'm seeing how I could merge these two functions together, but they are actually slightly different. So far there's things I can do, but then need a merge. Alright, it's easy enough to just put a inverty thingy for all of this stuff. One of them runs backwards, that's what I know. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I can just do a ×1 thing to that, you know. So the same inverty thing can be put on this, because this is all inverted. Why is that one a plus I? There's one putting directly into verts and the other one's, let's say, okay. So that could be just done the same for both. Why is that not done the same for both? There's a reason for it. Okay, that sounds reasonable. It seems like I could do all of this. Okay. So let's just say R0 equals R1. Okay. Then all of the rotations turn into R1. R0. This is a really big change. That should be the same, yep. So that's already ignored. That's the same. Oh, that's actually the same? Hey, there you go. Okay. And I should be able to unmute you by saying mute u equals 0. Okay, I should be able to say stuff. have my hand on that cancel button. I wonder what the first thing you're going to say is.
Z is F.
Oh.
Jesse is S.
Unexpected. Thought for sure you were just going to spam immediately.
Jesse, I love you.
Yay.
I love you so much that I want to go to the ends of the earth and beyond to find you. I want to jump out of a plane and
Where did you get that from?
And spend the rest of my life with you. I'm glad you took that flight to see. Lol.
Okay. So apparently those places are merged. Job done. Group is group. Same for both.
Text generator Elon Musk created.
Really? Okay. He actually does coding? I forget that he is a guy that supposedly did stuff at one point, because it really seems like now he doesn't do anything. He's just got money, and then he just throws it at things, you know. Oh, that looks like an interesting thing to toss money at. Here, have a wheelbarrow or 5. Maybe a truck, you never know. Just anything in particular. Yeah, just not, whatever. Just don't expect him to be like, you know, knowing what he's doing. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. I actually had a video I was halfway through watching and I was like, let's just do this. It was like talking about his newest thing. Oh no, a thing that he was doing. I don't know, he hadn't gotten far enough in the video to actually mention anything, but it was about like the Tesla truck. Which apparently still has not come out. He said it was going to be 2 years, it's been over 4 now.
Jesse, unmute me, come here. I want to have a talk with you.
But anything I see that's just large amounts of text, it's just, goodbye.
Ming Lee.
Okay. So I should be able to ignore this thing as well. I do not know why this is here. I think I used to reverse it. So that can just be ignored. Oh, one of them's got a +1. Okay. So I need some sort of toggle here. Okay. So I feel like I'd want this to be in a loop. If... Can I use a... Nope.
Z is F. Jesse, this is a small text. Tell as much as you can without entering the details. Then post it.
Almost said it all. I misclicked. So... Yeah, I need some sort of addition thing. Let's just use... S. Should be fine. I don't think I use S anywhere. S could be for size or scale, but whatever. So if S is equal to 0... let's just say 1. So that's equal to that. If that's equal to 1, then this is equal to 2. Also, we need the inverter. I can't use I, can I? M. I'm just making things up. Oh, M it is. M is 1, and here... I mean, technically I could just use a bit of math and use S and reuse that variable, but that'll be a negative. Okay. All this stuff wants to be bumped on up in there. Okay. So I need this loop to go 1 extra. How do I +1 to this using S, which is 0?
Z-Zap.
So plus.
Jesse, you're so shit, you only let someone else call you that.
So 1 minus S, there you go. So if S is 0... Okay. No, that doesn't work. Times 1. There you go. So if S is 0, this is 0 plus 0, nothing. If it's a 1, then it's a 1, then it does the thing. Okay. So then... Why does it feel like something's on my leg? It was skinned! Ha 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 ha. Okay. Oh, what? Hang on, what is this? Oh, one's gonna die, one's gonna die! This is bad. Hang on, what's happening? One's going backwards. Okay. I could do a toggly thing, because I just gotta not do that if it's this one, or I could do somehow make that into a nothing. Yeah, let's just do that. So that times S, which is a 0, so we want to say 1 minus. Okay, so S is 0, then step is step. If S is 1, 1 minus 1 equals 0, which is times 0, what's equal to 0. There you go. So it's either A or the inverse of A, if that is even what that is. Okay. Then... okay, next line. So that's a positive, this is a negative. Which is what the M thing's there for. So I should just be able to say times M.
ZZ, what if I actually take my time and write a large body of text myself?
And...
Would you also consider it as spam? I bet yes, despite that my text actually has a meaning. You're an awful person, Jesse.
That's how I could tell you wrote it, because it's got mistakes and stuff in it. It's, you know, that obviously was written by you. Took much longer for you to do it as well. Ah, it's the screamy song. Okay, what is up to? All these distractions. Okay. So then that should be the same. Oh. Hang on. It's entirely the same. Interesting. I didn't do anything that time. It just didn't read it out for no particular reason. Maybe because your last message was too long. Should read out the next one. Unless I choose otherwise. Oh, yeah, one's a plus, one's a minus. Ooh. Well, negative is a whatever, so just put that in the brackets and there you go. Alright, minusing a negative is a plus. That should work. Same as that one. I know I'm severely overcomplicating this function. I mean, I should just have both of them run, just run the first one and run the second one. I just think it's cooler if it's all the same thing. Though if I ever want to change this, it becomes drastically more complicated. Yeah, I think I shouldn't be doing this. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do this actually. Let's just undo all of this. There you go. Go back to the way it was. Rather than doing all of that, let's just have it do both, just as they are. I think that one is actually the same. Wasn't it? No, they weren't actually. Alright, ignoring one saying an A. I didn't even notice this difference. What? Edit? Hang on. What am I looking at? Oh.
ZZ, Jesse, it is also written by me.
Okay.
Trust me. I'm just terrible with a computer. I'm better in real life enough.
Put brackets and quotation marks in it this time. Try to make it all fancy.
Oh my dog, 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 oh my dog.
Okay. If only I was retired, that would fix everything. What?
Linked here.
Yeah.
There.
I want to get this thing done. I really got to go out and get some stuff. Subway's open till late, but, you know.
Have fun yourself.
I have no toilet paper, so I really have to go shopping before I need to go to the toilet again. What am I doing? Trying to merge them. Merge. So the merging happens after that. Okay. So we just want that.
Zizeth. LMAO. Me too got toilet paper today.
As I said, that's how you can tell if you need to go shopping or not. How out of toilet paper are you? Because that is directly tied to your need to shop. Yeah. So I think I could get rid of this thing. I should just be able to append it directly into there with no problems. That can go away. We don't need the eye here. And we can do the R1, R2 thing again. So that equals R1.
Zizeth. Look at the site, Mr. S.
R1, R2. You keep distracting me. I feel like... What is this infernal kit? So it's a demo-y thing? Is it just going to immediately run? No, okay. Oh, okay, so you just, like, spam the thing. What? Unicorns that speak English?
Zizeth. Type any shit and it will just continue.
Okay. Iggy. Alright, look at it go. Look at that AI. Knows exactly what it's doing. I assume it works better if you put more words into it. Applesauce. Up to 2 cups cooked. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Just yeah, let's just say that. What's it gonna say? Okay. Just maybe I have... Oh, it's got a character limit. Yeah, what? Programming is... I am a ninja. Ninja baby ninjas. Yep, it's a real word soup. I wonder if I could use this somehow to do something. How would I prompt it into explaining something like that recipe? What? Oh, look at that. Let's just have it explain how to build a game, apparently.
Zizeth, it is forbidden to you to use stuff like that.
It says to... I wonder if this is a site. I wonder where it got this information from. It actually is a thing. Wow. I mean, it half feels like they used that thing to write this. Okay. What is this? It's just a driver? Eh. Oh, it actually came back to building it. Huh. This is actually pretty cool. Oh, it came back to it. Oh, interesting. Hmm. What is something I could put in? I got these UGG mini boots, just 30 bucks. Man, that must be tiny.
Zizek, put your dick in it.
No thanks. I feel like that's you don't do that with robots. Ah, my quick. It actually talks about Minecraft. Yeah. So I wonder what it does. Like, it must have some sort of a very large list. Like, the way I'm assuming this works, it's got a very large list of words from sources. It will then search, like the relevance to the prompt. The most amount of matching words talking about certain things. It could have tagging and more complicated systems for it, but you never know. Then it'll be grabbing it, matching it to the nearest place within that volume of content, and then doing stuff relevant to what it's talking about, what your prompts are, and then using those things to find more things, and then it's just looping that.
Zizek, spam, 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 spam. Char, so much spam. Must be really important. I have been rather busy, and I have been having...
Yeah.
Lol, lol, lol. Brain slug, 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 brain slug.
Yeah. Ah. It's gonna or going to? Never gonna let you down. Okay. Broken. Did I run out of words already? Yeah. Okay. These damn distractions. I shall keep that around for another time, though. But it would be really cool if you could figure out some way to use that to generate dialogue for things. Literally the purpose of it. Where was I at? Okay, yeah, rote equals R1, then over here, rote equals R2. Off is always the same, I can just straight up get rid of that. Off equals R2 times whatever the heck that's supposed to be. Separate that up a bit. Probably go back. I feel like it was details. I might be wrong about that though. Oh, yeah, it was details. People smoking cigarettes, sneaking out my house. Very strong. A whole lot of people smoking cigarettes. It's very... I feel like I've actually probably have visible smoke in my house. Where'd my laser go? I used to use that to see smoke and stuff. Oh, I think it's broken. It's getting very strong. Where am I at? What am I doing? So... It's always so terrible, especially after 2020. Whenever you smell someone's cigarette smoke, you are smelling their breath. That was literally inside of their body, and then they breathed it back out again. I would assume it would have a higher chance of containing virus, because the virus could hold on to it. But it is dry. Not sure how the virus clings to dust particles. I suppose it does make people cough more, which is worse. Anyway. So, what the heck am I doing? So that, and that. This is just going straight to... Is that literally all I have to change? And then I just put both of these things together and forget about that other variable. Sort of sucks because I can't just test it until I change a lot of things. Oh no! It's the wrong way around. Okay. Yeah, okay. Do that, do that. Oh, I did. Hang on. What'd I do? I straight up get rid of this one. All that to remove one line. Yeah. So it's R1 that I dump through here. A very strong cigarette smoke today. Huh? I didn't delete all the words, did I? Whatever. Yeah. What? Uh-oh. Yeah. That is what I want. Okay. Those functions always run together, so I may as well just combine them. It literally does nothing. It just removes one line per time. Not enough to actually affect anything, but whatever. I mean, no performance boosts are going to be gained from this. And that's very wrong.
Zuzat, look at that.
For what? Oh yeah, I think 2 and 1 is reversed.
I'm still alone in the chat.
Yup. As I said, you're the first one here all day. I don't know what happened to everybody else. Okay. Okay, I'm confused now.
Unwashed mob balls, by the way.
Congratulations. You are now a worse gamer.
They smell good.
Like, instantly the image in my mind is someone, like, folding themselves in half to be able to smell how that would smell. And it's like, what? Like, obviously, that's, like, why? Why is that what I imagine? Like, I'm just imagining, like, a cartoon strip sort of thing. Like, oh, let me just take a quick whiff. And then, like, the next frame, it has them standing there, but also their head, like, you know, as if they're crouching down to smell, but it's their own legs that... And it's like, how does, you know... Or, like, maybe breaking the fourth wall, so they just, like, look up to the top pedal to be able to smell. Or Captain Wallbreak or whatever. Anyway, this is a problem. I don't know how I've managed to mess this up so bad. Let me just undo the whole thing again. Make sure it actually worked before I did it. And I just want to get this one damn thing done. And then go, and it's been like many hours. Okay, so that's all working. So everything here should be fine. It's all got the same variables. That can go away, that can go away. We can ignore these extra empty things that shouldn't be existing. We could ignore that, because all it's still one is plussing. That might have still been there. That just goes directly there, that can go away. Remove. That does not get cleared. Might have been another thing. This should be exactly the same. Yep.
Zuzat, Jesse.
That's not the same. Why isn't that the same? Oh, it's just got a space afterwards. Why?
You got driving license.
Nope. That's the same. That's the same. That's the same. Okay. Rope equals R1. It will be R1. Rope equals R2. Off equals possibly R1 times step. And that's the same for both. And that literally should be it. R1, R2. Okay. Yeah, R1 is what it's using.
Zuzat, I'm not surprised you don't have a driving license, since you never leave your mom's basement.
My mom's basement many years ago. It'd be nice if I still live there, though. Great food. Okay. That's good. Yeah, they're still following true. I don't know why it would be flipping. And that should be that. Does it magically work now, or is it going to crash? There's a rotation that's wrong. It should be rotating in, but it's rotating out. That's all I can imagine. But I don't understand how or why, because everything should be the same.
Well, yes, you told and showed that puny island in the middle of nowhere you escaped.
Uh-huh.
Opie opie.
Everything's all reset and stuff. Like, it feels like it's telling me that this is wrong. But all of the variables were exactly the same.
Zizeth, you missed that pimple on the face of the ocean?
No.
Zizeth, I'll visit this island.
Have fun. Like, I don't think there's some sort of a variable that's carrying over. Rotation is being reassigned. That should be the only difference between those things.
And by the way, I remember where is your house is located.
Which one? One, and then 1 times detail. And that is 2.
We'll make a selfie with your dad. LMAO.
I don't know. I don't understand. It's just adding it the same way as it currently should be. Like, the only thing it could be is a rotation.
Zizeth, oh my god.
It's going the wrong way, or it's been multiplied by the wrong number. But I don't see it. Nothing here should be any different whatsoever. But self, yes. That thing is switched, but this one is the same, which is from 1. And then mesh. There is nothing here that would be messing with it whatsoever. Goes on the end. Like, I went line by line, it's sure will be fine. Why would combining this break it? That's all fine. This is the one that should be breaking. Like, it literally just seems like something like that is happening. Shouldn't break anything by doing this. What? What about that one? Like that one I could see doing it. Nope. I don't get it. Well, how does this, what? It is what it is. Nothing's being altered. Nothing's being adjusted. It just is. Like, how could this possibly be happening? The only difference is this is not going into a sub thing and then being added to vertices. It's just going directly in the vertices, so I'm not adding I. But vertices plus I is the same as just the length of vertices. I can't see that doing it unless I had an offset, which I don't. So how could this possibly be happening?
Jesse.
Hey.
I'm behind my desk.
Congratulations.
Naked.
Oh, it's your own house. Unless it's your mom's house. I imagine you live in your mom's house.
Without underwear. LMAO.
It's your chair.
Lol.
Ugh. There's a guy I know. He was getting so annoyed about all this sort of different stuff. It was so funny. Like, he's just moved into his own house, like his own apartment, living by himself. He usually lives in a share house with all bills paid for him.
I don't live with the parents either, for many years.
Yeah, and he's getting all like stressed and stuff because he's got to pay for electricity and water and things, and he's like, "Oh, I won't be able to shave because it costs $5." And I'm like, "What? Explain to me your logic." And he's like, "Yeah, the amount of water I use when shaving is about $5 worth." And I'm like, "Bruh, no." Like, that's not how that works. And then he's getting all bad because, like, you know, like, of course it uses all this money. I'm like, bruh, you need to check your math. I'm like, if that uses that much water, imagine how much flushing the toilet will use, you know? Just don't flush your toilet once. You can shave, like, from, like, a month or something. I don't even know. And he's like, oh no, I always have to flush the toilet. You always got to do that. And I'm like, bro. And he's like, he says apparently, like, every time he uses the toilet for any reason whatsoever, he flushes it, cleans it, like, actually cleans the toilet completely and all of that sort of stuff. I'm like, bruh, like, you know how much water that would use? And cleaning products and all that sort of stuff. And he's like, yeah, but you have to do that. I'm like, well, what? Yeah. So his priorities are all sorts of switched around. Like he says it uses like $1 every time he cooks just for the light that's above the stove, and I'm like, that's a lot of electricity for that light. Like, what? Like, random stuff like that. And, yeah, one of the things is, like, he's all about, like, cleanliness, like that toilet and stuff, and going on about, like, social norms, like, you have to do this and you can't do that, and blah, blah, blah. Like, I was telling him, like, oh, you could... Because he wants to set up a streaming setup, and I'm like, oh yeah, you could totally have that in your bedroom. He's got like this wall that's all coloured, so it's like perfect for like the green screening type things. It's just ready done. And he's like, no, that's the bedroom. I'm like, well, you can just put your bed out literally any other room. It's your house. You can just be wherever you want. It's like, no, have to have the bed in the bedroom. Can't be anywhere else, you know? I'm like, well, okay then. Yeah, and I was leading somewhere with this. No way he would be in his house without clothes on, you know? Like, norms like that. But then, like, he was telling me the story that apparently he has a towel that he uses to wipe his butt. And more details, apparently, of how he exactly does that, which is really gross and disturbing. Well, let's not worry about that. And apparently he has it just hanging in the bathroom like any other towel, next to the sink. And then his family came to visit. And it's like, bruh. He's like, oh no, it's fine, I cleaned it, you know, it's all good. I'm just like, dude, what the heck? You know, he goes on about these social norms and like cleanliness of the toilet and stuff, but he will like quite happily let his entire family use his poop rag to like wash their face and hands and stuff. It's like, what? Like he was like obsessed about like Every time he goes outside, he will wear special outside clothes, and he washes them when he gets back home and stuff. Every time he goes to the toilet, he will also have a shower and stuff, because he's got to be clean and things. And then, like, I was hanging around him one time in the city when he came by, and he showed me the inside of his jacket, and it was crusty. Like, literally, because he wipes his nose on it constantly. It's never been washed in like the last 20 years. I was like, oh my god, man. And like earlier that day, he was telling me about some girl and he let the girl borrow his jacket. It's just like, oh my god. It's just completely arbitrary what he does and doesn't find disgusting, or, you know, a thing you have to do and all that. It's just like, what the heck, man. Apparently he's been living in this apartment for like a number of months now, and he still hasn't washed anything. And he's like complaining about bites on his feet whenever he's sleeping, and I'm like, yeah, it's probably like mites of some sort, like fleas, who knows what. And he's like, oh no, it can't be that. It's like, I put socks on it, it went away, so it was probably because of the cold. And I'm like, yeah, well, socks will also stop the things from biting you, so, you know. And it's like, no, it's just too disgusting for him to think about, so it can't be that. And I'm like, And then he's telling me that he's never washed anything the entire time he's been there. I'm like, bruh. Like, as far as I know, the blankets on the bed and everything and whatever it came with. Apparently didn't even have pillows when he first got there. It just used a book as a pillow for the first couple of, like, weeks. Like, what the heck? Oh, the weirdest guy. Really nice looking apartment. Though somehow, every place he shows me that he lives, the walls, like, the entire walls look like something black has just been rubbing against them. You know, all of the walls around the entire place, everything at about waist height to floor, like from the floor to your waist sort of height, it's just like black stuff. Like, I don't even understand how that happens. Like, what had been touching all of the walls like that? Like, what? Yeah, they clearly have never been cleaned since the building's been built, you know? Ugh. So weird. Priorities, man. What are they? So now I'm trying to do this thing again. One last time, and then I'm going. It's getting later and later. I need to go to the toilet. The cat wants attention. Don't you, kitty cat? Probably out of food. I'm out of food.
Why are you burping? Lol.
I literally don't even remember doing that.
That's disgusting, lol.
People be peopling.
Five seconds ago.
Yeah, I literally just immediately forgot. It's not a very memorable occasion. And the only difference is this one single variable. So, just to check, I should be able to switch this.
ZZ, and he discusses other weird guys, while himself being weirdo op.
I mean, compared to having a poop rag that you just let your entire family just clean themselves with, I feel like a burp is... like... well, you gotta get angry because a bottle hissed at you because it was fizzy? Like, what? I mean, it would be different if the bottle was spraying all over you and it was poop. Then yes, I could see that, but no. What do we do? So let's say R1 times step, and that is just non-existent now. And then R1 is R1, but R1 has to exist. Well, I can't just do some of this, I have to do the whole thing, don't I? Oh, that's what I messed up! I deleted this. So R was wrong. Ah, okay. R1 step, this is R1. Then we go down here, we have R2, is row. That stuff can go away, but not that. Because rope gets used here with a minus. No. It's just a different rope. Okay. So, R1 is R1. Off is just R1 times step. That's not a thing. This is all good. Group does not reset. That doesn't go onto there anymore. This appends to vertice. I does not exist.
Boo.
Okay. That doesn't go there. This can go away.
Have fun with this shit.
Yeah, fun. What was that again? It's more of just not being as bored. That's the goal here. Goal has been achieved. Okay. I think that is everything. And I gotta switch all this around again. So that goes there. Let's copy this. That goes away. Oh, that's it? I thought there was another one. Okay. And now... Thank God. It is existing once more. I did a thing. I removed like 6 lines of code. Yay. Ugh. I don't think that should have sped anything up. I don't think it should have slowed anything down either, though. And technically it should have sped up things a little tiny bit. Nothing noticeable, though. Ugh. I gotta do the rest of it. I really gotta go to the toilet now, and I really should go shopping on stuff. I may or may not be back later, who knows, because I really want to get this thing done. Once I get this bevel thing working, it's printable. I mean, currently in its current state, this could be printable, but I ain't gonna do it. I don't want to fill up a printer again just to have it sitting there for a couple of months if something happens to delay me again. I want to have the whole full mechanical thing printable, and then I can actually do the actual gears that I'm actually supposed to be doing, you know? Oh, it's rotated slightly. That's probably because they're connected. No. It's not rotated like that. Weird. Alright, I'll go now. I really gotta toilet. Yeah, I'll be back later, baby. I don't know.